This gentleman here in his deep sea diving outfit, surrounded by a bunch of sponges, can only mean one thing. We must be back in Tarpon Springs. Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. We're here in Tarpon Springs, Florida. Are you taking advantage of my wide...
All this space.
Yeah, so much
space.
It's a wide angle. So much room for activities.
For the sponge docks.
Yeah, so we're here in Tarpon Springs. So we have been here before. I've been here several times before. You've been here several times before. I grew up going to this town. I love this town. But in terms of the channel, we have been here once before, but we didn't spend that much time here. We actually shared the video with Dunedin, Florida. We went to the Beatles Museum and, well, in general, had a blast. That's still one of my most favorite videos, honestly, that we did together.
Mine too.
I really enjoyed that one. But I'm pretty sure I was still like filming on my phone. This was well over a year ago. It's been a while. It's been a while. So I've been very much looking forward to coming back to Tarpon Springs, devoting an entire video on it. We're gonna explore the things, we're gonna eat some food. I'm very excited about that. And just in general, have a really nice day here in Tarpon Springs.
You think you'll buy some more foot cream?
I do need foot cream. I legitimately need foot cream.
She bought foot cream
so
last time we were here at Sponge-O-Rama.
That might happen, yeah. I also bought a sponge. I don't know if that will happen, but I do need foot cream. So
we've got plenty of it. We'll
keep our eyes out for it. Yeah, we have a few plans, a few things that we want to hit today. So anyway, without further ado, let's get going and let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, like
yeah,
this
like
one.
yeah.
Bye.
See ya. Just kidding. And the sign says it all. Tarpon Springs, Florida, sponge capital of the world. And if you've never been to or seen Tarpon Springs before, then you're definitely in for a treat, because I think this is just one of the coolest little towns that I've personally ever seen. So many really awesome details, murals, the architecture's really cool. It's just, it's something incredibly special. Like, for example, look at these shells sticking out of the side of the building here. If it's of a fudge shop, actually, it's a fudge shop building. I just think that's so fun. Like, such a Tarpon Springs thing to have sticking out of the wall. I just want to point out like the similarities between you and this pelican. Like, I can't even tell you guys apart. He's got a Tarpon Springs hat on, TS, you've got a TB hat on, and his little shirt here is covered in flamingos. It's like, his name is Pete the Pelican. Pete the Pelican and Tampa J. Taking a look at the river down here too. Looks like a dolphin tours boat is heading out now. And down this way we have a bunch of historic sponging boats down here too, which is pretty darn cool. Great place to kind of take a look at what all the boats look like up close. Like this one here, the Deborah D. This has definitely been around for quite some time. This is what I think of when I think of boats, you know, and nautical things. This is what you want. A rusty boat that's seen a lot of sea time. And a historical sign here explaining the sponge industry that has thrived here for so long. So if you want to pause the screen and just take a read, go ahead. And I gotta point out the bicycle racks here too, because it's just so darn adorable. His little sponge diving helmet here. It may be hard to tell because it's pretty far away, but the boat way off in the distance there, huge sponge boat, is called the Miss Cathy, Kathi, the same way that my mom spells it. So shout out to my mom, you got a boat named after you. And check out this beautiful boat here. It's got a bunch of sponges hanging off of it, drying in the beautiful weather that we are having here today. It's a close-up there of all the sponges, all the different kinds of sponges. These ones are huge. So the sign here says, world's only alligator head sponge inside. I think we're gonna go check it out. And there it is, hanging up right next to the window. That's definitely a gator head, all right, made out of a sponge. That is awesome. I love the little teeth, but honestly, I think the snowman sponge is way better. Why aren't they advertising this? That is awesome. That's what we need. It's a great Christmas decoration, right?
That's it. That's perfect.
That's amazing. Love like the little Rudolph there, like the little antlers made out of sponges. That's amazing. And the shop is happy to see us. Look how adorable this little sponge smiley face is right on the side of the shop here. Remember this from last time when we visited. It's really cute. Sponge-O-Rama Sponge Factory. We went here last time. This is where I got my sponge and my foot cream. Another thing that I forgot to mention from our trip I know I keep saying our trip last time, but another thing that I forgot to mention is last time I had the worst headache ever when we were here. Probably the worst headache I've had since I've been making videos. Like that, it was awful. So I was actually like really kind of out of it, and you had a toothache. So we were both like in a lot of pain when we were here.
It was hard to enjoy it.
It kind of was.
But we
still had a really great time, and I still love the videos, but it was kind of hard to enjoy it fully. So I'm glad that we're back. We're both not in pain. At least I'm not.
Well, we could be.
We could be.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
That is not found in the Gulf of Mexico. It's only found in the deep waters of the Mediterranean. And this one that I'm holding in my hand is an actual silk sponge in its entire size. But what we do is take these sponges, and they're cut in various small segments, such as I have right here in my hand.
So I could literally watch that all day. No sarcasm. I could watch that all day. It was fascinating, learning about all the different kinds of sponges. But now we're going to take a look around the store. And now that I'm more into like natural products that don't have like a bunch of chemicals and stuff in it, I'm very interested. I might pick up some soap. I might get one of these combos here. $8 each. You get a little sponge, and you get a soap. It smells amazing in here, by the way. It smells so dang good. And here's the infamous foot cream that I looked at last time and that I got. And I remember it was especially funny because in Jay's video, you picked up the foot cream and you instantly like put it down. And then in my video, it's like, ooh, foot cream. I don't know, it was really funny. I got a kick out of it. There's a bunch of loofahs over here too. Loofahs on sticks, sponges. Actually, the guy was just saying that loofahs are not sponges. So I guess loofahs are its own special thing. This would be really nice to have too. Good exfoliating tool here, natural exfoliating tool.
Does it look like Pinocchio a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. I think you should get it. I think you should. You will be very inconspicuous with that on.
I can walk around with a sponge.
No one will find you. And evidently that hat, the sponge hat that Jay put on, is something that they encourage people to take photos with. So now you have lice, Jay.
I have also sea urchins in my hair.
Also, if you've been following the channel for a while, then you probably know that I did buy a sponge here and I used it as a planter, and I made a video of how I made it into a planter and put a plant inside of the sponge. That was a really long time ago, and let me tell you, that plant readily died. It readily died. So it's gone. The sponge is gone, the plant is gone. It did not work for me. I'm sure there's a way to do it. They say that there is a way to make this into a planter, but it simply didn't work out for me, and I'm not really in the market to try it again. So I don't know, but we did do that. So if you want to watch the video, it's out there. And I did indeed purchase some things. I got the soap and sponge combo here. It was too good to pass up. I went with the honeysuckle scent because it smells amazing. Do you want to give it a sniff?
Wow, it does smell amazing.
It smells really good. So I'm very, very excited about that. And yes, I did get the foot cream. And not only did I get the foot cream, I got the big package of the foot cream. Because I know you sure do. So now we got a party when we get back home here. Woo! I always love seeing the touristy shirts here. Hey, look, a menu, and it's two gators looking at the figure family on the back of the car.
That was us a couple months ago.
At
driving
the
through
Everglades, totally. All right, it's Hella's Restaurant and Bakery time, world famous since 1970. And evidently it's home of the 9-legged octopus, which sounds absolutely horrific. In any case, here is the menu in case you're curious what they have at the restaurant. And we've made it inside. Take a look. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting for this moment for a really long time. Here's just some of the counters in here. Look at all of the sweets inside of there. I see cheesecake, almond paste cookies. I see little key lime pies. Everything looks amazing. And we've got the goods. So first of all, we got some coffee. This one is Jay's. That's a medium coffee. I really like the cup that it came in. And then this one is mine. The small little teeny tiny one. And then here is the snacks. Open the box. There we go. So we got a cheesecake, a peanut butter cheesecake. I got a cannoli, and we got a key lime little tartlet. Also, the last time that we were here, Jay spilled this little coffee everywhere. This
time I got a lid.
We didn't film it. I think you filmed it.
Yeah,
but I didn't mention it in my video because I wanted to be nice. But now I'm calling Tampa Jay out on it. He definitely spilled our coffee all over the table. We had to get a bunch of napkins, and
it's a white
they had
table
to clean
too.
it up, and we had to get more coffee, and yeah, it was a thing. So no spilling this time.
No spilling. It's strong. It's stronger than Cuban coffee.
So strong.
Might be fighting for it somewhere.
Very strong. So we've had a bite of everything now. What's your favorite?
I want to say, I'm a sucker for the Key West tart, but this is the first time. Yeah, the Key Lime Key West tart.
Same thing.
The first time I had this cannoli. I think I'm liking the cannoli.
Yeah, it's really good, right?
Holy cannoli.
And I honestly did not think that we were going to be able to eat everything, but we somehow managed. That was excellent. I have to say that I think my favorite thing is the key lime tart, which is very surprising because I'm not a key lime person, but man, that thing is delicious. Easily, yeah, especially with the coffee. And note to self, to future Cris, don't get this again. Don't get the coffee again. Get something else. Get normal coffee or even an espresso, because this is too much. This is too much. My heart is like gonna explode. So yeah, I don't know why I remember this being like a must, but I don't think it is. And speaking of coffee, thank you so much to broker Danny for this video's coffee. I really hope you enjoy this one. Cheers. Thank you so much. And just a short distance down the road, we're gonna head out kind of more of the downtown area of Tarpon Springs. But check out this really beautiful mural. Tarpon Springs remembers Mother Mirez. Just a close-up here for you. Has a bunch of like vegetables, produce. That's really nice. Specifically, we are heading down Tarpon Avenue. There's a couple of things down here that we want to check out, some really cool looking stores. Next thing that we're going to check out is something called the Replay Amusement Museum. They got a lot of pinball in there. That's all that I know. They got a lot of pinball machines going on in there. You know, a place is good when they got plants. I like that they have their little succulents here planted in old Coke cans. And we just stepped inside to the arcade, as the large sign says, and check out all of the pinball machines. And as it turns out, everybody who enters inside of this place, you need to purchase a wristband so you can do the all you care to play pinball machines, which I believe was like $15 a person if I'm not mistaken. And since this was more of Tampa Jay's thing that he wanted to share on his channel, he went ahead and headed on inside, and I really don't need to pay $15 to maybe play one game of pinball, but that's pretty cool. Like, you could come in here, pay for a wristband, and you can play pinball all darn day long. Here's their business hours here. They're open 7 days a week. And it kind of works out, I guess, because there was a store down the street here that we passed on the way in that was like, oh, I want to stop there and I want to check it out. So we'll go find that and take a look. It's actually right in front of us. And no, it's not the shoe repair and orthopedic services, although I could probably use that as well. We're gonna check out this store. It's called The Healing Hedge Witch. Plants, crystals, gifts, jewelry, a curated space for intentional and conscious living. So you can see maybe why I wanted to check this place out, because that's right on my alley. Check out this beautiful amethyst in the window here. They've got a lot of plants, a lot of crystals, a lot of candles. The real trick is going to be not spending literally all of my money. This is definitely my kind of store. Take a look at the amethyst little butterfly wings here. You could take a seat, take a picture with it. All the plants in the background too. I've never seen this before, but these scrunchies here apparently have hidden pockets in them. Take a look at that. You can put your favorite crystal inside of the scrunchie and then take it with you in your hair. That's ingenious. There's a lot of books in here too, which I really like. A lot of astrology stuff. I was looking at these keychains that are really sparkly and pretty. I can't find mine. There's no Gemini in here. That's okay. I really like this 2023 astrology retrograde journal. Sometime we're gonna have to talk about astrology, folks. There's a lot to talk about with astrology, but this is really cool. You got a nice little journal here that you can use throughout the rest of the year. And there's some planters down below here too. These are really nice. I love the colors. And there's plants up here too. Look at all of the beautiful, amazing plants. Very nice. This is my kind of store. Oh goodness. And this is really cool. I've never seen these before, but they're almost like little plant, not stickers. They're made out of metal, but you can put them on the leaves of your plants and just kind of decorate them. That's really neat. I've never seen that before. Plant animals. There you go. Like little bookmarks for your plants. That's really cute. Look at all of the beautiful crystals too. There's so many different kinds. Rose quartz, amazonite, obsidian, celestite. It's amazing. I love the circle ones are always my favorite. I really like the circle ones. And they have fairy garden materials here too, which is great for your own little garden at home for your plants. Look at all the cute little figurines you can get. They're adorable. Even the frogs are a little cute. Not gonna lie. And yeah, a lot of plants right up out here up front too. Got some little markers for your plants. Got a bunch of beautiful looking pothos, some ferns, a raven ZZ plant here. Even got some air plants with nice little macrame holders. I have a bunch of herbs and tea as well. Got some cold remedy stuff in here. Immunity teas. I see stuff specifically for women and those who menstruate. Oh, some gut health. Can always use that. Teas over in here. Brain health. Could always use that as well. And seriously, just look how beautiful this store is. If I had a store, this is what it would be. It'd be crystals and it'd be plants. And this is amazing. And I love it. But yeah, look at all of these. You can get little crystals in here too. Cute little bags to put them in. So to be honest, I kind of stopped filming because I'm just sort of taking everything in, and I think I could do a whole video just on this store. So I'll be back. But I did have to point this out. Look at the little baby books. Little baby books for all of the different astrology signs. That is adorable. Yeah, that was a problem. That was a problem. I could literally buy every single thing in that store. That's my most favorite store I've ever been in. I can't wait to take my mom here. My mom would love this as well. And speaking of my mom, I got her some things I'm going to show you here in a sec. But first, I got to pick an intention card. After I paid, she spread out a bunch of little cards for me to pick from. I picked this one. And this is what it says: I lovingly create my reality. I love that. That's fantastic. I'm so happy that I have this little card. They also had a bunch of really helpful little cards all throughout the entire store. So if you go in there and you're not really sure what you're looking at or what to buy, they have a lot of things that can help you out with that. So like this one is Introduction to Astrology. It has all of the signs on there, as well as what planet that they're ruled by and what the elemental sign is. I thought this would be a really good little helpful tool for me to hang on to. And I know I'm showing a lot of things here, but the store was just so cool. I want to share everything with you all. But they have some upcoming events for the month of June here. So pretty cool stuff. Monthly full moon gathering, fairy garden day, create a spell candle. That sounds amazing. And then finally, let me show you what I got here. So I ended up getting a book because I've never seen a book on this topic before. It's called Forest Bathing, The Guide to Forest Bathing. And I think it's all about just spending time in nature and how to, well, it says experience the healing power of nature. I don't know, it's about meditating in nature, in forests and in your backyard and all of that good stuff. So I thought it was really interesting. I thought my mom would find this interesting too, so I think we're both going to go ahead and read this book. She's often in nature more than I am, so I thought she would be interested in it. And then finally I picked us up both some scrunchies, the scrunchies with the little hidden pocket in it. So I think I'm going to give this one to my mom because it has a bunch of really pretty pinks and purples in there. But that's just a cool idea, a little hidden pocket. You could put your crystals inside of there and then carry them around with you. It's ingenious. How was the pinball place?
It was awesome. I like the all you can play pinball places. That one had some unique video games, not just pinball in there. I was playing Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. I don't know if you can see it, but I took a picture of it there.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Also, they had a Return of the Jedi and an original Star Wars Atari game in there. I was playing that too.
That's awesome.
And a Metallica pinball and some Simpsons. I got it in the video.
Yeah, so make sure you check out Tampa J's video so you can see what the pinball place looked like. And that's gonna do it for today's video here in Tarpon Springs. We will surely be back for one reason or another. I know my parents are super excited to get down here to Tarpon Springs, and we certainly do have a lot to show them, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, just love this town, always have a really, really good time, and that's it. That is the video. Make sure you check out Tampa J's video because he did have his camera here too.
Thanks, babe.
Showed a bunch of different things than I did, and we will be back for another adventure coming up pretty darn soon. Got a lot of stuff going on this month, so
stay tuned.
Yeah.
Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe below, and we'll see you next time.
thank you. All right. Bye everybody.
always.
See you soon.
Bye everyone.
Bye.